I'm just clueless. I have no idea what people want. I don't know why, but you know, I really am. But even the lights, you know, all the lights we hang up, you know, we're trying to recall the light that came into the world. We're trying to keep the darkness at bay. We can't do it ourselves. We need the light that comes into the world at that time. So I try to look for symbols and signs. I tell people all the time, you know, I meet with a small group. That's like a small group reunion from Cursillo. And we talk about our study. And one of the things I said, you know, anything you read, you can look for the values underneath. And you can say, is this a Christian value? Does this, you know, connect with who Jesus is and what Jesus, you know, was calling us to walk the way? So anything can be read and you can find what the values are. So I think it's true even with that kind of craziness that sometimes happens. Give yourself permission, especially during Advent, to sit in quiet, to spend some time appreciating what you are expecting, appreciating the Christ. And go ahead, anticipate both Christmas Day if it's not stressful for you. I find it still a bit stressful. I anticipate Christmas Day being over so that I can really appreciate and enjoy Christmas. My family likes to sing hymns. We don't sing them as much, you know, as we used to all the way through. So we really have to work on that 12th night because we could sing them even on the 12th night. But I do tell people it's still Christmas. I don't get too crazy anymore about people who want to do Christmas in Advent. I figured, you know, once I had my kids trying to sing Christmas songs in July, it gave some perspective. So, you know, if it's already after Thanksgiving, you really want to sing a Christmas, I don't do it in church. We have to be a little clearer there. But if you really want to sing a Christmas carol because it makes you feel ready, it makes you feel excited, I don't think that's so terrible. What's it? So what do you think about the spirituality of Christmas? Any of this make sense to you?
I always look at it as two holidays.
Yeah.
The spiritual holiday of Christmas and the secular holiday of Christmas. And all that stuff that starts in September
Yeah.
is one holiday.
Yeah.
Totally two different things. You just look forward to Christmas Day and the 12 days after.
Yeah.
You reminded me too of why it is I put certain lights up in my house. I have like 3 stars that I built myself out of plexiglass. And the star, of course, you know, is the star that they
Yes.
followed, you know, to find the baby Jesus. But of course I created 3 out of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And
Yeah, cool.
and they fit perfectly in the places I put them every year.
One for each wise man.
Yes.
The interesting thing about Christmas too is it was outlawed in England and in the United States for a time.
Because it got too wild.
Because it got crazy.
It really got too wild. Some of the, I was taught, at Mercer, they taught a class about the things around Christmas. And some of the things that happened on Christmas got moved, became shifted. Like, for instance, it was customary for the peasants to go to the manor house and beg for, food and gifts and whatever, and that's where you get the, now give us a figgy pudding, now give us a figgy pudding.
Wassailing.
It got really it got pretty wild, but he said that some of those things got shifted over to Halloween. So this sort of, you go to doors and you get given things, but it's...
I remember when I was a kid, we used to do it at Thanksgiving, go out begging. They'd dress up in costumes.
Really?
Go begging, yeah.
But the outlaw of Christmas was the Puritans in New England and Cromwell in England.
So it was just at that time. Well, I think it got tamped down at other points when it was getting too wild. That might have been later than that. I don't know for sure.
We always steal voices from other choirs who don't have Christmas Eve services.
Yeah.
From congregational churches. So, come on over and sing with us. Oh, right. Yeah.
I remember that one year.
Yeah.
Well, I think that there was the importance. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, for over 30 years, it's been a tradition in my family. We celebrate Christmas. There's 11 of us now left on New Year's Day.
Perfect.
It evolved because once the people started getting married and having
Yes,
children.
yeah.
Running from one grandparents to the other, et cetera. And it's separated where everyone is so relaxed. It does kind of make it I think, even more special because it's set apart
Yeah,
by that 1 week
yeah,
of the commercialism and the advertising and everything else. And also, though, it's a new year. It's New Year's Day that we're together. So in a way, it's
starting out the year together, yeah.
yeah, it's a combination of celebrating the birth of Christ, a new life that He brought,